Hello and welcome back to Scribbling Up's Videos Masterclass, where I've been drawing this female elf for a little while now. I thought I'd start a new video today, and this time I'm going to have the time spent on the quiver again to get that finished off. Oh, it's got a wrong thing. I want to zoom in on the quiver, and it's coming along slowly but surely. I think we need to elaborate on this snake a bit more and get this a bit more tidied up, and perhaps do a bit more design and ideas on here. I've got the pencil, so what I thought of doing was like a little wavy pattern up and down on the top there. I don't know if I can do it or not, but we'll try. And there you go. That'll do. I could try and do another line next to it, very carefully. A bit wobbly. Yeah. We can straighten it all out later. You just get the idea down, why it's fresh in your mind, and that sort of thing, that sort of idea. Snake's not too bad. I don't know to try putting some hatching on it or not, but I don't know if it'll really work in any way. Not so sure. I think it's better empty, don't you? Yes, I think so. I'll rub that out again. That's it. Well, get that going closer in a minute, and get those really tightened up. So I like to have a bit of a clean up before we start. Got a habit of doing that, and it helps keep things defined nice and clearly, and reduce that down a bit more, so we get that bit out of there. Now obviously the shaft would have gone up there, and they would have slit the arrow so that you could get the feathers in. So that really should have gone right through, like that, like so. That's it. And we need to do that on all of them. I mean, some look like they've got two lines anyway, so we can use that to our advantage. But we need to get two lines up the arrows to get that sense that there's a gap in there. The shaft goes right to the end, and we'll clean that bit out a tiny bit. It might be a little bit too heavy. Let's take that down a bit. Be very careful here. At this scale I might have to zoom in to do that to get a decent job, so that's what we'll do. We'll zoom in a bit more, and we can do this pattern on the snake, and pattern and the snake as we go. Clean out this stuff. Oh, still on pen. Back step and rubber. That's what I wanted. Take that down a bit, as small as I can go. One more, if it'll go. Yes, that's it. Right, tiny now. So we should be able to clean up the shafts now as well. And it'll take a little bit of, I won't do too much of it because it'll take too long, but I will I'll just clean my mat so it's a little bit slippery here and there, so I'll clean that out better. Now we're in close, we can see it a lot better. Get rid of these heavy lines if we can. Get these shafts showing up. That one's a bit thick, that one. I'll get another line in there and make that look like two, if I can get the line straight enough. There you go. That one's a bit heavy, and also I'll put another one in there. And these ones look heavy too, so try and get those in there. Try and keep them nice and straight. Oh, easy to go off. Easy to go off. And just straighten yourself back out again. Don't worry about any mistakes, just keep going clean it up afterwards. That's that. I'm just gonna rub that out, but we go down to this low level, we can see quite clearly what we're doing, and just clean out those shafts as much as you can. I suppose it's messy if it gets a bit messy. No one's going to notice all them sticks in there anyway, as I mean, some of the sticks won't even have quivers on because you can't see them behind the other arrows, so don't worry too much about it. Just like there's a lot of different shafts in there, so it looks like she's got a full quiver of arrows and not just one or two. If she's a real hunter, then, or an assassin, or whatever she might be, she will always keep her arrows stocked up anyway. I know I would, so I knew that I had plenty of arrows. That's like having a gun and no bullets, isn't it? I mean, it'd be a bit silly to go out there and have only a few arrows. So you keep it up, stocked up to a full amount. I don't know when she would do it, probably when she's got time. She would slowly build up her stock of arrows. She's probably got more at home or whatever. Just go back and get some more if she runs out. Just anyway, you'll have to go through it and clean it all up. I'll go into it later when I've got more time and clean it up, because I don't want to spend too much time on that. Because we're nearly halfway through. I want to emphasise the snake a bit more, so we'll maybe make that line a bit thicker actually. So I've got one, that's it, two, and we'll go round our line like so. Cover it over, and that will increase its size as well. And I want to get this fatter down the bottom as well. I want a bit thin down there. Give it a more curly tail, like so. Bring them out. Keep them lines parallel as you can. And I come from the neck down, and we all draw from different ways. Sometimes it's best come from the top, sometimes best from the bottom. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Get that tongue a bit more prominent. Maybe it's a bit too big there actually. Looking at that, it looks a wee bit too big for the size of the snake. So we'll reduce that down a bit. Reduce a little bit more split in the tongue there, so that's not so long. Increase the eye size, like so. How are we doing for time? 8:33. We've got time. I've decided I'm going to do some hour special ones. We start from scratch and just go right through the whole thing. If I can get it all done in 1 hour, then I will. It may take a couple of specials to do it, but I'm just thinking that we can really get in some really in-depth drawing in an hour, so, or 2 hours. We'll I don't want to do them too often because it will bore you to watch me draw for 2 hours, so, or an hour at a time. But if I do them every now and again, I think people would be prepared to watch that. Let me know what you think. If you want to suggest I do something else, then please feel free to message me and tell me. I'll put it in a comment, or tell me over a contact message. You can go to my channel and send a comment or put in a message. I'd much appreciate that actually, to be able to see what people are actually thinking, and that helps me decide what to do next in my videos, so that will help me in a sense that it was going to help you too. because eventually we'll have a some sort of interaction I should say, and we'll be able to work on what you really need, so to speak. So clean up a bit there, a bit messy there from the other bit of drawing. Clean that up a bit, and it's 10 minutes past, so 10 minutes have passed, gone really quickly. I think that's about all we've got time to do today on this video. So what I suggest we'll do is I'll come back in another video and we'll do strip around the band there and maybe decorate the snake, I'm not sure, but anyway, and touch it up here and there. But I've got to go because it takes X amount of time to process these videos. It's the time processing them that really eats up on my time, because I have to wait for them to process before I can do anything. I can't touch the computer because it won't allow you to go into the computer at all in any way while I'm processing it. So anyway, we've gone nearly 11 minutes. I've gone over my 10 minutes, so we'll leave it at that, and we'll come back and we'll continue this in the next video. So happy drawing, and I hope you enjoyed this, and please don't forget to leave those likes because I much appreciate them. Thank you. Happy drawing, people.